Before he became Sting, he was Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner, a working-class kid from Wallsend, England, born on October 2nd, 1951. His father was a milkman, his mother a hairdresser, and their modest life in the shipbuilding town taught him early about struggle, discipline, and longing. But even as a boy, Sting dreamed beyond the docks. He spent hours at the piano, listening to the Beatles, jazz records, and the hum of passing ships, all feeding the imagination of a future storyteller. He got his nickname Sting while playing bass in a local jazz band, where he wore a black and yellow striped sweater that made him look like a bee. The name stuck, short, sharp, and memorable, just like his songwriting would become. In 1977, the world of punk and new wave was exploding, and that's when Sting teamed up with guitarist Andy Summers and drummer Stuart Copeland to form the Police. What started as a scrappy trio soon became one of the most innovative and influential bands of the late 20th century. Their sound, a fusion of rock, reggae, punk, and pop, was unlike anything else on the radio. Sting's voice, cool yet vulnerable, and his sharp lyrics about love, alienation, and control made the band's music both catchy and cerebral. Their debut album, Outlandos d'Amour, dropped in 1978 and featured hits like Roxanne and Can't Stand Losing You. Critics were skeptical at first, but fans were instantly hooked. The Police had found the perfect formula: raw energy, musical sophistication, and undeniable chemistry. Sting's melodic bass lines anchored Copeland's explosive drumming and Summers' shimmering guitar textures, creating a sound that felt futuristic and primal at once. By the early 1980s, the Police had become global superstars. Albums like Regata de Blanc, Zenyatta Mandata, and Ghost in the Machine produced hit after hit. Message in a Bottle, Don't Stand So Close to Me, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic, and the hauntingly timeless Every Breath You Take. The latter, often mistaken for a love song, was actually about obsession and control, proof of Sting's ability to blend dark themes with beautiful melodies. But behind the hits, tensions grew. The band's creative chemistry was also combustible. Sting's perfectionism and Copeland's fiery temperament clashed frequently. By the time they recorded Synchronicity in 1983, their last studio album, the Police were both at their peak and on the verge of collapse. The album's success, especially King of Pain and Wrapped Around Your Finger, confirmed them as one of the biggest bands on Earth, but it also marked the end of an era. After their massive world tour, the Police quietly disbanded. For Sting, it wasn't an ending. It was a beginning. He embarked on a solo career that would establish him as one of the most respected artists in modern music. His debut solo album, The Dream of the Blue Turtles, 1985, showcased his jazz influences and lyrical depth, featuring songs like If You Love Somebody, Set Them Free and Fortress Around Your Heart. Unlike many rock frontmen who faded after their bands dissolved, Sting thrived, exploring new genres, from world music to classical to bossa nova. Throughout the 1990s and beyond, he continued to evolve. Hits like Fields of Gold, Englishman in New York, and Desert Rose revealed an artist unafraid to experiment, blending introspection with accessibility. His lyrics, poetic and socially conscious, reflected a worldview shaped by literature, philosophy, and activism. Outside of music, Sting became known for his humanitarian work, environmental advocacy, and acting career. Yet through it all, he remained first and foremost a songwriter, one whose words and melodies linger long after the song ends. When the Police reunited in 2007 for a world tour, it was a moment of full-circle redemption. Decades after their breakup, the chemistry was still electric, and fans across generations packed stadiums to witness the magic one more time. Today, Sting stands as one of the rare artists who has managed to remain relevant across eras without chasing trends. His voice, unmistakable, emotional, and precise, still commands attention. Whether with the Police or as a solo artist, Sting's music continues to explore the space between love and loneliness, connection and solitude. Sting's legacy isn't just in the records he sold, it's in the way his songs make people feel. He's a philosopher with a bass guitar, a poet with a melody, and a true craftsman of the human heart.